Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Diz Unlimited podcast. I know there was no intro today. For those of you watching us on YouTube who have been waiting in that chat for about 15 to 20 minutes right now, the MacBook Pro that we usually broadcast from died. I don't know. She's sitting here. She's sad, and she won't turn on no matter what I do. No euphemism. Anyway, today it is food, more food. That is the name of the game in this week's episode of our Diz Unlimited podcast. Welcome, everybody. We are so happy to have you here. This is episode 52. I am Rhino. I am the executive producer. That doesn't say a lot with this episode. But joining me today, we have, for this wonderful Disney discussion, I think we're going to have laughs. I think we're going to have fun. Mm-hmm. We've got Dreams Unlimited travel agent, Hurricane Hannah.
Happy Election Day. Merry Christmas.
Happy Merry Christmas. And then also we have theme park correspondent, the one, the only, Chloe Creepy Clam Fa La 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 Rara.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hey, howdy, hey.
You're welcome, baby.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Anyway, we did have a little bit of technical difficulties. Like I said, our MacBook Pro computer, she died. She went on vacation and never came back. And unfortunately, so I had to try and I'm doing this all from my personal computer right now, which if you want a little behind the scenes magic, we use a Blackmagic switcher, and then we use a Zoom soundboard over here. And guess what I needed to download was all those drivers and everything, and then try and get it to work. So I apologize if there's any weird interference with this episode or anything like that. We're just trying to make do. We wanted to make sure we got the episode out today. I didn't want to delay it any longer, so we won't have a ton of photos or any of that stuff to deal with today. But we're just gonna play it by ear.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun.
And what Hannah said too, it is election day, so I'm sure there's a lot of anxiety. I'm sure there's a lot of stress out there. I hope that everybody out there gets out and votes today. It is your American right to be able to cast your vote for whoever you feel should be the next president. But I don't know about you both, but when I do that, when I exercise that right to vote, I said it last night when I did my personal YouTube live stream. It is the same sort of sensation I have when I put the cart back at Target, and you're like,
yeah,
I'm better than everyone else.
Yeah,
it's that little bit where you're like, I'm getting into heaven.
You know what? I'll do you one better. It's when you're at Aldi and you're like, I'll just give the cart to somebody. No need for a quarter. You can have the quarter.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, she's
saw an angel. Yeah, I'm a giver.
My cart return and went one more up.
Yeah, I did. I was I'm the real queen.
Yeah, I'll be waving from you from inside of those pearly gates when they say, get down, gang. Anyway.
I'll pull you up. Don't worry, baby.
Before we get too far into this, I do just want to remind everybody that this and everything that we do here is brought to you by Dreams Unlimited Travel. They are experts at helping you plan the perfect Disney vacation. When you book with them, it costs you nothing extra on your trip. You help support the channel and all the content that we produce here. So check them out, dreamsunlimitedtravel.com, for a free, no obligation quote today. It is also brought to you by our Patreon supporters. We really couldn't do this without you. I started a chat last night with some of our Patreon supporters thinking I missed our, if you are in our $50 tier, our top tier, we do a once a month happy hour, and I'm realizing just the end of the month really got away from me. And so I owe you two, and I was thinking, well, we'll do one, and I was going to do a survey. I put out a whole message where I was like, oh, should we do it Tuesday or Wednesday? And I literally posted and went, just kidding, I'm not doing it on Tuesday. I was like, I'm going to be a mess. So we're maybe going to do that tomorrow night, but just tune into that. But also, if you want to learn more about how you can get exclusive content from different members of the Diz team at our different tiers, like our Patreon post or sometimes pre-show that we'll do either immediately following this or before this, that is also live, you can head over to patreon.com/DizUnlimited. Today, it is going to be a post show, and we are going to take a little break in the middle here. So I ask that you give us about 45 minutes to an hour. I have to go, I have to run an errand that is related to the studio, but we are going to make a video while we're doing that errand, which will be a Patreon exclusive video. So I will be documenting that time in between. The content never stops here. As filthy of a word as content has become, it never stops here, baby. So
we've given foot content now, so
oh boy,
we give
here we go again. God, you can't put Hannah on the internet without her feet.
Some of
I see Tom Bell in the chat. He's into that, I think. Anyway, hey, how was your Halloween?
Who are we talking to? Me first?
I'm just going to keep looking back and forth.
I'll
You
go,
go, Chloe, Queen of Halloween.
I mean,
Hit it,
Halloween
Clam.
night feels like forever ago because I just had a really great last night of Halloween Horror Nights. It was really magical for me. I'm gonna miss it, but I can't wait for next year. Magical. Halloween night though, God, that was 6 days ago. Wow. I'm already in full Christmas mode, y'all. Like I'm ready. Bring back the Osborne Lights, okay? No. So I went with Rhino.
Which hill are you dying on, Osborne or Castle Lights?
Don't do this to me.
It's Osborne
gang,
for me.
we're not saving the we're putting the gloves on right here at the start of the show today.
Okay, but wait. Does that mean that Streets of America are back and Galaxy's Edge is
Honey,
like elsewhere?
no,
What does this mean?
Okay, we don't live in a pretend world where they can undo construction.
Yes, they can. I still have hope for the Great Movie Ride.
Do you think
That-
that we
She
live?
didn't answer.
I think she
No, I
thinks we
didn't.
live in the video game world from Free Guy.
Okay, well, what are you proposing then right now?
I don't know. Hit me
Is
with
this
your
not
proposal.
a fantasy question?
All right, folks. This is why we tune in live. Ready? I wish there was a ding ding sound. If you could bring back the Osborne Festival of Lights, where and what area? Like where
Disney
is in what
Springs.
park? What area?
Disney
Okay,
Springs.
Well, you didn't let me finish the sentence. Would you put it? Go.
Disney Springs, Town Center, shopping area.
All right.
Go.
I think that's good.
Yeah.
Do you think those stores at Disney Springs are paying their own electric bills?
No, I think it's
You
for
think
the
it's
rent.
like you flat rent? Yeah.
Maybe.
Can I finish my Halloween story?
Yeah, let's go back
Please.
in time to Halloween.
So Halloween night, I accompanied Rhino. We went to a friend's house in celebration, and that was really fun because I passed out candy to literally hundreds of children, and there were some really, really well-dressed kids out there. I was surprised. There was only like 50% Disney costumes. There was a lot of Deadpools, Power Rangers,
There were a lot of Power Rangers.
Ghostbusters, a
Okay.
lot of Ghostbusters.
I would say that Ghostbusters was like number one.
Yeah,
and then I would
SpongeBob.
say there was a lot of SpongeBob characters, and I would say Power Rangers was definitely up
Yeah.
there.
What
What
That's
year
wild.
is this?
Well, and they were Mighty Morphin.
Wow. Okay.
So that was in my other neighborhood in Milwaukee. I did the Halloween stuff, and they had Dino Fury like crazy too. But so it was weird to be like that. Also was a big Power Ranger area. So I don't know. Power Rangers was hot this year.
I know.
Ironically, on the year it didn't have a show because it was canceled. And Netflix, I hope you're getting my letters. So
Yeah.
go
My
ahead.
favorite was she had to have been like 3 or 4. It was a little tiny Bride of Chucky, Tiffany.
Oh,
She looked
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
And then there was like she must have been 5 or 6. She was so small, but her mom did her makeup perfectly, like lashes and everything.
Yeah.
A Megan doll. And
She
cute.
was
That's
she was
good.
cool.
incredible. She was so sweet.
Wait,
I got a
who was
photo of her.
who was the one that was like one girl? She came up. Was it the Chucky girl who came up with the fake
That
knife?
was Megan.
No.
With the knife, Megan.
No, remember the one who like crossed the street and just watched me the whole time and then went behind the car and she was behind the car
Oh,
for
I
like
don't
3
remember
minutes
that.
and then like
Oh
came
my
back.
gosh.
You
I remember
might have- you might have
That's
been inside.
amazing.
I remember the scary clowns that were hiding behind the tree just staring at us across the way.
Oh yeah,
that was
F
terrifying.
that.
Yeah, those were high schoolers for
But
sure.
there
Oh,
was
yeah.
a girl and she couldn't have been older than like 6 or 7 and she just walked right up like
I'm telling you, that's gonna be my
deadpan.
spooky kid.
Oh, and she like
Yeah.
went across the street, but she walked backwards and then went slowly behind the car. It's like that meme of like Jamie Lee Curtis with Michael Myers sliding out. That's what she was doing to me.
Did she get candy? Did she eventually turn
honey,
a treat?
I gave her a full.
Yeah,
handful of
well
candy.
deserved. And an Oscar.
Hannah, are your earrings waffles?
No, they're cherry pies.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
Checks
yeah.
out. Okay.
But there's a Mickey
Hey,
right here.
how can we put a poll in the chat?
I can't do it right now because I have the eCam, which is
Okay,
the
that's
program
fine.
we use. But
Okay.
you are you a manager of our YouTube channel?
I am, but I can't. I'm trying
So
to figure out how to do it.
yeah, just Google it. It's
Okay.
actually really simple, and I did it recently where I was like, oh, I didn't know that's how you do it. It's like it's in a
Oh.
weird area or something like that.
I
But
see what she's
yeah,
doing.
totally do a
Yeah, I will-
poll.
I will.
I like to reward. Listen. You don't have to tune in live. We do appreciate having the chat, and I like having the community of people here and being here and chatting with us. And, for this craziness, those of you listening back later today or tomorrow or weeks or years from now, it's been a kooky time here. Like sometimes
Yeah.
I know that some people can only consume this in their car, and I don't want you to think that we're ever forgetting about you. It's very important. That's why I berate these 2, sometimes 3, about talking over each other and everything like that while we're doing this, and we're working on it. Are we? I didn't mean to make
Don't
direct
tell
eye
to
contact.
me.
I'm not blaming Hannah. We all
No,
do
it's
it.
absolutely me.
No, I am super. As I talk over you, excuse me. Let me.
Okay,
excuse
all
me.
right.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
speaking. I'm doing the Judge Judy. I know, but I am super, super guilty of that. I want to talk about that real quick. Sorry, gang. This is the episode, Unstructured Craziness.
Well, this should be good.
Well, now you're my mom. Well, this should be rich. This should be good. I was reading. My therapist told me about this study that a woman had done about how people like speak and communicate in different areas of the country, like what regions you're in. It was this thing about being that the hardest place to conduct the study was New England, specifically in Massachusetts. And they were saying what's crazy about when they had to do it there, and it was almost impossible to do this, is because they will have 3 different conversations going at one time, but they're also all talking at the same time, and somehow they are also able to process that information and send it back. And I realized when she said that, I was like, oh my God, that is literally what I'm doing. But also that is also what like somebody with ADHD like I have does, because it's like a relation. You're like trying to connect really quick before you lose the connection or whatever.
Yeah, it's true. And that's kind of superhuman that you can do that. I think you're a genius is what that means. Yeah.
I'll give you your 20 after this. So.
Okay, all right.
How about you? How was Halloween in your neighborhood?
It was great. It is Halloween in my neighborhood is like the one time of the year where I'm like, I really like this place. Like everybody comes out, and there were like people were passing out drinks. Some guy was like grilling food and handing it out to people. The kids were super cute. We had lots of candy. I made candy corn jello shots for the adults.
You sent me that photo, and I was jealous, capital J.
So that was a good time. And then this weekend, my family was in town, and we celebrated my dad's birthday at Disney. And we stayed at the Polynesian, and that was a really good time. That's a special place for my family. It's my favorite place. And I met a lot of really nice listeners.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, including Lil Mason in Connecticut. He's having his birthday this month, and his family was so nice. Well, and they watch us every week while they cook dinner together as a family.
That makes me so happy because I've been with Hannah a couple of times recently.
Oh.
Specifically, I was with Hannah and Craig, and we were at a bar downtown. And the people sitting next to Craig bumped into him. And I think we think they did it on purpose or whatever. But they were like, oh, we love your show. Oh, Rhino's right over there. We didn't see him. And Hannah was between me and Craig.
Yeah.
And there was no acknowledgement because they clearly haven't watched in a while, I don't think. They didn't really know. Did they know you though in the end or not?
No, they did not. They thought it was Craig's wife.
Yes, they were like, because you were like,
I was like, who am I?
Yeah,
and they were like,
Kylie.
No.
And you're like,
it doesn't hurt my feelings, and I do make people really uncomfortable when I ask that, and I'll be like, well, who am I? And then they don't know, and I'm like, well, you haven't watched me here.
Yeah,
it's okay, it's fine.
It happened to Chloe quite a bit at Halloween Horror Nights. Actually, it would be like she'd be literally standing right next to me. They'd be like, can I get a picture with you? And it was to the point where it almost like handed her the camera, and I was like,
there was one point too. There's this really nice couple we met, and I was just standing there. I'll stand there smiling or whatever, just be myself. And finally, like this couple was like, "Oh, it's Chloe," and I was like, "Oh, hi,
hi,
hello."
Sometimes they don't know do you speak. That's the thing, because a lot of people listen and they don't recognize you to your voice. And I'm like, when they listen, I say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, you have to listen to this." Yeah,
sure. You know what? Every single one of them said though, they did give you a compliment, and they're like, "Please let Rhino know that we just love him, and he's doing such a good job."
The people you met?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
No, like, and I'm talking. It was like half a dozen people said that, every single one of them.
Well, you know what's crazy? Chloe and I were passing out candy on Halloween in front of my friend's house who lives in Celebration.
Yeah.
And I'd never done like the full Halloween there or anything like that. And so, you know, we stayed out until we ran out of candy at like 7 o'clock, and then the traffic was so insane there that we had our friends who owned the house had done an order for more candy, like $150 worth of candy.
Oh, wow.
And we were like, well, we can't not pass out, but the guy was stuck in like a red line of traffic, no moving or whatsoever. And finally our friend like got on his bike and went to where the person was and came back with the candy. And so Chloe and I and his husband were like staying out there passing out the candy. And honestly, that was some of the funnest part of the night, because it was me dancing. I was like, play Eye to Eye, because I was Powerline.
Yeah.
And then it went from there where I was like, play the Megan dance.
Because we saw the Megan girl.
Chloe and I were like dancing on the street, and our friend was like filming us, and we had
there
these
was no one
lights
else out
dancing.
there.
But while we're doing this couple walked up, and they're like, oh, are you on the podcast? And I was like, well,
Wait, did they say it like
we
that?
gave them
Yes.
candy first, said something
Oh.
to them, and then they turned around as they were walking away and went, are you on the podcast?
Yeah.
And they spoke like that because they were from Belgium.
Whoa.
And they
okay.
came to Celebration because they wanted to experience like a traditional Halloween.
Absolutely.
And
Great
they're
place.
they're still here
Isn't that
right
wild,
now
though?
because
Yeah.
they're staying for like 2 or 3 weeks. I think
Yeah.
they said.
They're doing
and I
Halloween
said,
and
"Oh, you're gonna
Christmas."
do Christmas, yeah." And so
Yeah.
Halloween for him, and then Christmas
Smart.
for the wife. And I was like,
They were so
they were
sweet.
so nice, and it was just like really fun talking to them. So I was like, "Go to this house. It's scary. There's a Muppets house over here.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
an Encanto house over there."
Oh yeah, I didn't even
so-
talk about that. The Muppets Haunted Mansion house.
Mm-hmm.
Ayo,
Yeah.
that was great. They also do a Christmas display, so we got to go back.
Yeah,
they do
for
a
real.
Christmas Carol.
I feel bad. They came for the Jeter Ben stuff, which if you're familiar with what
Ooh.
happens on Celebration, they don't do that anymore.
No.
But my friends do live like one street over from that, so that's where we were. But
Yeah.
well, I'm glad to hear that you all had a great Halloween,
Yeah.
a great time. I know last week we talked a little bit about not a little bit. We talked ad nauseum, some would say, about the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party that I have to stop calling Mickey's Not So Scary Christmas Party. But who knows? If there's rain, I'm not ready for it. But Disney has now released foodie guides for like all over. We're talking Disneyland's got a foodie guide. Disney California Adventure has their Festival of the Holidays foodie guide. We've got a Walt Disney World foodie guide. Is that it?
Gingerbread displays.
Gingerbread displays. So we're gonna try and run through this in the best way possible. And I know sometimes this can get a little, as Marty McFly would say, a little heavy, a little boring.
As
but
Chloe would say, a little hot and heavy.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, I think we're gonna make the most of it. I think we're gonna get together. We're gonna have a few laughs. Nobody got
I'm gonna
that
be
reference
so
earlier today. I
hungry.
was like, "Did you guys watch Die Hard?" And they're like, "Nah."
I watch it every Christmas because it's a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
If you like Christmas so much, name 3 Christmases.
I like 4 Christmases.
There it is. I was hoping you'd come back with that. So, but yeah. So I think we're gonna kick it off, and Chloe is gonna take us through this. We're trying something, not trying something new. We want to move to a version of this show where I don't ever want it to be like maybe it used to be, where anybody feels like they can't express themselves and talk about the things they love. And so, I don't really think about it in terms of somebody's a host. It's kind of like a facilitator of the conversation. So we're going to try and even that out a little bit more so everybody gets a big chunk of their time. And I promise that we will talk over them just as much as we talk over each other.
Good,
so
good.
I want
Great.
everyone to know it's all fair and equal and fun. And so what's going to happen is we're going to get into it now. We're going to go starting with our gingerbread houses, which is a staple of the Disney Deluxe resorts. And we know some details, including themes and menus. And we're not going to go into like the crazy specifics. We're going to have fun. We're going to keep it light. We're going to keep it breezy. I was going to make a Friends joke, but I don't think
No.
Chloe's a big Friends
No.
fan. But we're going to turn it over to Chloe. She's going to guide us through these molasses villages. Molasses.
Molasses.
Like a thick
This
molasses.
smells so lovely. Yeah. So I'm one of my favorite things.
I'm going to try and put the
about-
photos up when you talk, too.
Okay,
So
great.
Just turn it over to me when you can.
Got it.
Got it.
One of my favorite things of the holiday season at Walt Disney World that has been a mainstay, as we know, of course, Osborne Lights and Castle Dream Lights. I can go on forever, but something that's been around for a while are the gingerbread displays at the deluxe resorts.
Here's the thing about Chloe.
Yeah.
When we pass away someday, I hope that she visits our grave as much as she talks about the things that don't
I
exist at
will.
Walt
Oh,
Disney
that's a
World
good
anymore.
point.
I'm
Yeah.
a very sentimental
Will you
person.
remember
I
us?
absolutely
Yeah.
will.
If
Oh
there
my
are not
God.
flowers on my grave every day.
I want my grave to
day.
look like the Osborne Christmas lights.
Yeah, if there
You
are
got
not,
dream lights on
Put
my
that, put that in
tombstone.
your will, Chloe. We'll do that for you.
Yeah, we're older, so
yeah,
Our
we're
chances
gonna
are high.
We're going first, honey. Look
Yeah.
at my diet and stress level. Tell me more about the gingerbread sugary desserts I can
You
get.
got it.
Okay.
So first, I'm going to go through the all new display that I am ecstatic for
Yeah.
coming to Epcot on November 29th. So we got a little bit of time before it pops up, but they are making a gingerbread spaceship Earth. And it's going to be
Yay.
inside the cafeteria at Community Core Hall. I'm so excited about this, and we'll be able to buy the triangular pieces. They're not triangles. They're like the geodesic. pieces-
yeah, that's what I always
pieces
say. I
of
was like, I don't know
gingerbread
shapes.
cookies. Yeah.
Trapezoids? No,
But
'cause
it's
those
going to
aren't
be a
even-
full dome of gingerbread shaped like spaceship Earth, and I'm wondering if there's going to be lights in between it all, and they'll do like a little light display, maybe. I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know. But I just wanted to go through the little factoids here because I feel like this is the most impressive part because they actually make this out of real gingerbread. So there's 240 pounds of honey dough, 100 eggs,
Oh, yeah.
100 ounces of
Wait, how many eggs did you just say?
100.
100?
Yes.
Okay, good
100.
Lord.
Yes.
Those chickens been busy.
55 pounds of dark chocolate, 100 pounds of royal icing, and there's going to be 11 hidden Mickeys.
Now you're just describing what the doctor said I was made up of.
Right. Sugar spice.
There are 11 hidden Mickeys to represent the 11 countries of the World Showcase, and I
You're
just
going to
love
find
that.
them all, right?
Oh, you know it. You know it. So very excited for that one. The oldest one, though, is turning 25 this year, and that is the iconic gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian.
Wait, I thought you were going to talk to us about the Animal Kingdom one.
Oh, that. Oh, okay,
That
sure.
one's before.
I can go through that one.
Sorry,
really
I did them
quick.
in the order of the articles. So
No,
you have to
you're
talk
fine.
about
You're
that.
fine. Yes, so there are going to be some gingerbread giraffe and zebra at the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Wait, are they gingerbread or are they like chocolate?
You know what? I don't think it really says.
Because if you're watching the video, we have the image for that up. But you know, I know that I know in Disneyland at like Grand California, a lot of times they do like a chocolate display, and these more look like that. But maybe they are gingerbread. I don't know. But they're like painted over, so you can't.
Yeah,
I can't really tell.
I'm not
but-
sure.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be.
It's
like,
okay. There's no date, and the only thing that they really talked about is that there's going to be specialty snacks and cocktails available, including the giraffe gingerbread cookie, which they're calling a gingiraffe cookie. And do you have the photo of that?
You got it, you
No,
got it.
because you said you didn't want me to make a photo of it, so I didn't.
Okay.
Here we
I didn't
are.
know we were talking about it in the first place because this wasn't a highlight for me. I mean, that cookie's a little sad looking. That's why that's a little.
She naked.
She very naked.
Well, tell the one I know you are excited about because you were like,
The
give me
Grand
marriage.
Floridian.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like I said, the iconic gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian is turning 25 this year. And speaking of hidden Mickeys, they're inserting 25 hidden Mickeys
Oh, that's fun.
throughout the display. There's also going to be a limited edition collection of 25th anniversary merchandise available for sale, including a pin, ornament, cookie jar, magnet, tumbler, t-shirt, and more.
Jeez.
I know.
And more.
Oh wait, Chloe. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Here's your giraffe. I did make a picture of it. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
We talked about it.
Oh, good.
There's your giraffe.
Sad little giraffe.
She naked.
With a little tiny little
She
wreath.
needs something.
She butt naked and then got a little like bow tie wreath.
Give her a little
Oh.
face or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I
She's
don't
just a
know.
little
Disney
sad
after
looking.
dark.
Anyway, excited about this Grand
Floridian.
Yeah,
We'll get
jeez.
to the Grand
We'll
California.
get there.
Don't worry. But as we know, this gingerbread house at the Grand Floridian serves as a sweet shop, so we can purchase specialty themed gingerbread goodies out of the house itself too. So can't wait to go there. That opens tomorrow on the 6th. So
Do you go? Do you go to this? Like, do you? I mean, I guess I could have saved this question for the end, but I'm just curious. Like, do you guys go out of your way to go to these during the
Yeah.
holidays? Okay.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Is this the one like you like the most to go to?
Yeah. for
yeah,
me.
I mean it's the most iconic. Yeah, I liked even when I think it was 2021 was like the off year that they didn't have the big one, so they made a tiny one and they had it on display at the Grand Floridian Cafe, and that just tickled me. I have a bunch of photos of that because it looked just like the oversized one, but they made it small on a little table, and I was like, oh my god. So I guess so. This is the most iconic one. It's the one that's been around the longest, besides the next one that's I'll hit, but yeah.
You
The
go.
next one
Sorry, yeah.
is the Beach Club. This one is the life-size gingerbread spinning carousel. This one's turning 24 years old this
Wait.
year.
That's wild.
Oh, sorry. I thought that one was the Yacht Club, so I mislabeled it. It's got the funny duck with the long neck. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so this year they're
We
going
like
to have
that.
characters from Mickey's Christmas Carol riding the carousel.
Oh
and
my-
that photo that they released, he's cute, but his neck is a little too long. I
Oh,
don't know.
he's still cute.
I
Yeah,
love
he's cute.
Mickey's Christmas Carol. I don't know
I
about you
do
guys.
too.
Like, so the weird thing was, I had a version
I
of
think
the
it's
tape.
my.
Well, it cut off at the end, so I have no idea how it ends.
Oh.
I think Mickey just dies and goes to hell at the end, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. I mean, that's like the Smashio is
I
always
mean,
my favorite part.
Technically, the most,
Smashio.
what's the word? True to Dickinson story is Muppet Christmas Carol.
Well, also, what's crazy
Yeah,
about
I guess. Yeah, that's my number one.
Get out of here. She's
I'm
gonna bring
not-
it back
no,
to the
I'm
Muppets
serious.
somehow.
Yeah. It's a valid
Somehow.
argument.
Okay, we'll do
It's
a watch
pretty
this
good.
season. But
Thank you.
I was gonna say, you know what I really love? Sorry, you brought this up, so this is on you. About Mickey's Christmas Carol is that they don't really ever. It's wild that this sort of exists to me because when you watch it back, it's like Mickey is playing Bob Cratchit, and Goofy is Jacob Marley, and it's literally the Marvel multiverse before it was a thing, where all these characters. If you watch it, there are other characters in it.
Pete's in it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Peg Leg Pete is in it, and the Giant and stuff. It's one of those things where it is like, I don't know. They don't do that anymore with Disney cartoons, and I feel like somebody like you who loves or I should say vintage nostalgia, that sort of thing. It's just one of those where it's like, wow, I feel like, you know what, we need to do a watch. We got to do a watch.
I have a quick question. So Mickey has kids in that.
I think about that a lot.
And Mickey's nephews that show up for other holidays. But who are they? Whose kids are those?
Is one of them named Mortimer? Am I crazy?
No. Yeah.
I thought they named one for being like his nephew or something, but I don't know.
Oh, one is named Morty.
Morty, yeah, because it's a reference to that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Halloween special I was talking about from 2017, that was the first time they'd showed up since Mickey's Christmas Carol.
So before the show, we talked about ideas for this coming December because I want everyone to feel like more represented in terms of the show and the voices here on the channel and things like that. And I asked the two ladies here, where I was like, start thinking about things you'd want to do. Chloe, maybe we should do like a breakdown of the Muppet Christmas Carol or something for like a future episode down the thing. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Say less.
Yeah, say less. Shut your mouth and let me talk about the gingerbread
houses.
houses.
TCM intro for that. That would be
Oh
good.
my God.
Yeah, we could do like a little setup. Yeah.
What if
Do
we
a movie
reenact a
montage from the Great
scene?
Movie Ride?
How many Muppets do you own?
How many do I own?
How many do you own?
Do you want me to count right now? I don't know off the top of my head.
Do you have them in terms of like I can put my hand and use one? That's a weird question. I don't like that. No one pull that out of the show.
No, I don't actually.
Okay, we'll talk after the show. We'll talk about this on Patreon. But I've got ideas where I'm like, should we like film a random Muppet Christmas Carol intro, our own version?
Yeah.
We should just make
obviously, we should get
versions
Muppets of ourselves. Can anybody
Jinx,
do that?
Poke, you owe me a Coke. Okay,
So
Chloe, back to the gingerbreads.
Okay, all right.
Sorry, I'm just got real jazz. You got me excited.
I got whiplash.
You can talk, but never mind.
You can
All right,
talk.
so next I have...
Let me actually interject. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Next I have Disney's Boardwalk Inn, which I think this is the strangest display that they have, but it's based off of the Boardwalk Deli.
What?
Yeah.
Is it made of ham?
I really thought it was.
I'm like, can we buy some ham? Boardwalk Deli gingerbread
Can I
house.
get one ham sandwich?
Ham sandwich.
For Hannah?
That's how I used to say ham as a kid.
You used to say ham?
I used to say a ham and cheese
really?
sandwich. Yeah.
Oh,
I was
ham.
a special child, okay?
She was homeschooled, everyone. Watch out.
Stop!
That's
People already make fun of me enough for that.
It's fine.
Okay. Next is the Contemporary Resort. And actually, you know what?
We're done with the ham sandwich.
Yeah. Did you show the photo?
Yeah,
How
I
weird
did.
it is? It's weird.
Mama
I got nothing
Cass,
else to say.
Ham sandwich.
There's no date. Oh,
Yeah.
no. November 12th. Boardwalk is November 12th.
Did you think it was going to be themed after like Cake Shop or the Cake Bake Shop or whatever?
I always felt like the carousel fit the boardwalk better, and the beach club
Yeah.
should have something else.
That's why I think I mislabeled it because I was like, oh, the carousel is the
Yeah,
yacht
that would
club.
make
because
or
Boardwalk
something.
has that miniature carousel model from hundreds of years ago. I'm like, why?
You know what? You know what should be included in the gingerbread house?
What's
that
that?
scary chair that looks like it's going to suck
Oh,
your
you're
soul
right.
out. through your
Giant,
The
butt.
two
scary
kids.
chair. Yeah. Okay.
All right,
so,
go, Chloe. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I am actually most excited for the Contemporary this year
Because
beginning November 8th, they are getting their Cinderella Castle display back. And over the years, they've had kind of a Mary Blair, kind of inspired design behind it. This year, Imagineering is working on a nod to Castle Dreamlights.
So we don't have a photo of the actual thing
No.
yet, but Chloe sent me this picture of the Dreamlights because she wanted everybody to see it.
And it's also my favorite because this is the 13th year they're having Cinderella Castle gingerbread display at Contemporary. And 13 is my favorite number. So
You and Craig.
So
yeah, we talked about that.
Oh.
I know that's
Are
a
you
weird thing to
saying
know about
though?
him.
I'm gonna take it back. Are you voting Castle Lights over Osborne Lights? You never gave us an answer.
Oh, God, yeah.
It's leaning Castle Lights for me.
There's a lot.
Not for me. I
Castle
vote
Dreamlights are the
Osborne
easiest
Lights.
to bring back at this point, I feel like. Osborne's going to take some maneuvering. They have to take them back from Give Kids the World unless they make a new
God,
set. So
Chloe.
exactly, that's what I'm
no,
saying.
No.
They make a new one?
I want you guys to know right here and now, and this is anybody who believes this is not correct. Those lights that were literally, if that is the true story about those lights being donated, they are long gone because working at Hollywood Studios and working in the area where I worked, which was in the Backlands, which, if you remember, Osborne was on Streets of America in front of Lights Motors Action in the backlot door. I want you to know they start putting those up in July, right? They used to. The only way that those lights are down in a matter of 2 days, that's how long it takes, is because they take garden shears and cut them down. So every year, those are brand
makes
new
more
strands
sense.
of lights. So the Osborne lights don't actually exist anymore. It's just the name given the
Oh,
idea.
okay.
So like
Right.
their literal lights are
And they
gone.
wouldn't survive.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
mean, probably more than the season.
Well,
but
so-
I don't mean to.
That's fine.
You're welcome.
History
I'll be the Michael Caine of this episode.
Taking your role way too seriously.
okay,
Sorry.
she still has not voted.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm giving my answer if you guys let me talk.
Okay, all right.
Um,
Go
Well-
I'm going
Her
to say-
dissertation.
Yeah,
Oh
please
my
go.
God. Then I will say Castle Dreamlights because, yeah, it's
Enough said.
it's
Now that she knows they're just crap, fake lights.
no, not that. I do miss Osborne Lights. I miss the little details and
I missed the
Muppets.
cat. Do you
I'm
remember
gonna
the
say
cat?
Muppets
You
again.
have to find the cat.
There was-
Wait, what would you vote right now?
Castle Lights. I think because I think that like even where I grew up, small town Massachusetts, there was one house in our town and then like people complain, but every square inch of this house had lights
Yeah.
on it. Okay, and I think there was an area in like Springfield that did like you drove through it like a park. Every square inch was covered in lights. So I think you can see that element of Osborne Lights in other areas of the country or the world or whatever. But how many places can you see the castle draped in those lights? I mean, we
know.
still have it at
Right.
Disneyland a little bit, but it's not quite the same.
well, because that castle's so small. I can't believe they still have it. Period. Like. We used to have like the really cool Christmas.
Well, we
time
used to be a proper
decorations.
country.
We used to be a proper country. in
Yeah,
Magic
what's the
Kingdom.
meme? Yeah. But there's no denying, like, if you are the biggest Grinch, if you are, if you don't even celebrate the holidays, all that stuff, watching them light up and then be lit, it really was. I feel like it was such a beautiful representation of what Disney magic like can feel like, and I just like lights. I mean, you know this. I love neon signs.
No, we
and
talked.
stuff
Yeah,
like-
Spaceship
so-
Earth, like that.
Yeah.
That feels like that's been around for years because of how just comfortably it fit into.
Did you figure out how to make a YouTube poll or no?
I texted you. I don't think I'm listed as a manager. I'm a moderator.
Oh, okay.
so I can't
Sorry.
do it.
I was going to say this would have been a great poll. Let me look into it. Chloe,
That's
please go on.
that's what we wanted to do
Okay.
earlier. Okay, back to gingerbread
Sorry.
display.
Yeah.
I have 16 text messages since we started the show
You're
about
good.
voting. So
You're good. So, the last one at Walt Disney World that I wanted to cover, this is kind of ending on a lower note because
Oh.
my favorite resort, Disney's Wilderness Lodge Resort, won't have a display this year once again. I don't know if anybody remembers, but in 2019, and I'm not sure if they did it any years after that because it might have been a COVID casualty, but in 2019, they debuted a log cabin, gingerbread log cabin, and they have specially themed treats. But there's no display. They will have treats, and they do look pretty cute. There's like a chocolate bar, dark chocolate bar with marshmallows and like Wilderness Lodge logos and the totem pole, and very, very cute. And those will be available, but no log cabin anymore. So that's a little sad. But
bummer.
I'm still going to go visit because Wilderness Lodge is one of my favorite resorts to visit during the Christmas time. That tree is massive and that huge, like,
Yeah.
cavernous lobby, and I love it. From there, we're going to go over to the West Coast.
ooh.
Yes. Let me pull it up here because I only have Disney World.
Wait,
noted.
I did want to point out, I know we didn't talk about menus specifically with this, but hold on one second because I opened the page. Just because at Yacht Club, I think it was, there was some interesting looking, because, Disney teased all the photos of all that stuff. Don't mind me for 1 second when I scroll to find it here. There was a picture, and I was like, okay, so I don't, realistically, how many gingerbread houses are we talking here? That's like 10.
That we just did?
Yeah.
I think there's like 6,
Yeah.
7.
Well, I can't count, so you
Well, I
won't.
can't read.
I can't read.
If you round up, it's 10.
There are. I looked through it last night. There are some like fun returning favorites.
Yeah.
New things. You get in the Mickey gingerbread cookies. I know that you can get like the shingle. People like the shingle and stuff. The gingerbread house shingle.
Yep.
There is a pistachio cranberry and cherry cake. There were these 2 drinks, the Winterberry Freeze and the frozen hot chocolate. Is that what these are? With the little gingerbread man on top of it?
Oh, yeah.
And a little thing. I have a picture of it. Hold on, let
But
me
see,
share
they
it.
don't sell that at the Grand Floridian. They sell it at other resorts like the Contemporary, and that's disappointing.
Well, I have it labeled as Yacht Club, but I could be wrong, but because it was just like I was reading through it really quick. But that is sort of the thing where some of these treats, I
hot
kind of wish it
chocolate.
was like more uniformed across property.
Yeah.
So it was like,
But I like having the various treats, though, because then that definitely encourages people to go visit the other ones.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah,
it can
do
easily
some-
be a little resort crawl kind of thing.
You know what I wish they had? So the Grove Park Hotel in Asheville, North Carolina, they are home to the National Gingerbread competition, and they do like specialty hot chocolates, and they come in like souvenir glasses, and they come with homemade marshmallows, and you can get boozy versions. I wish we'd have some really awesome hot chocolate at these, because I feel like if I'm like hanging out in the lobby, like I want some cozy hot chocolate to sip on. So I feel like that's a miss, even if it's warm outside in Florida. It's still cozy up
That's
inside.
the thing where you're like shorts and a t-shirt,
conditioning's
ready to
good.
just break that sweat.
Yeah,
it's
the air
fine.
conditioning's
Do you want me to
fine.
round out the gingerbread displays now?
I
Yeah.
would love it.
Okay, great. So on the West Coast, we have the Grand Californian Hotel and Spa gingerbread display, and it's a huge display of the actual building. And there's lots of cute little details this year. They've got Chip and Dale. They've got a cute little Mickey snowman. This will be debuting in the lobby November 22nd.
It's crazy because I feel like that lobby, like in the Grand California lobby, has had I put the wrong picture up. Has had a display pretty consistently throughout this year, because they had a Halloween display, and then they had a Galaxy's Edge display at one point.
Yeah.
It's like there's always. Listen, here's the thing: if we're talking Disneyland, you got to go over to the Grand California. Chloe just said the reason why she loves Wilderness Lodge here, and it is, I think, same designer or designed after the same thing, and it is a must stop, must visit. I think of domestically the hotels and resorts that we have everywhere in all these parks. I think Grand California is my favorite across the board of every single
I
one.
feel you on that. Yeah, I would agree.
I love it too.
But I do love that little Chippendale you mentioned.
Yeah,
The
they're
little
dressed in their
thing's
PJs,
really cute. Yeah.
super
Yeah.
cute. There's 25
Climbing up
hidden
the ladder.
Mickeys.
Yeah.
Again, just like Walt Disney World, there is going to be specialty treats to purchase in the lobby, including they have a sweet potato loaf treat.
Oh.
They have macaron and cookie boxes.
Uh-huh.
They have an eggnog, also available with Bailey's Irish Cream.
Oh.
Yes. And then over in Disneyland Park, of course, we have the iconic, changed up every year, gingerbread display inside Haunted Mansion Holiday.
I mean,
And
this year,
Yay.
it's got to be the best.
this year, it's the Fritz Bernays.
It's the Fritz Bernays.
It
It's
is
the gingerbread
themed
for me.
after
It's obviously the gingerbread.
Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Frankenstein's
I didn't get
monster.
to. I missed it when we were there, so I'm happy we're.
We're going
Wait,
back.
We're going back, yeah.
You didn't go in August?
I got to do it
Dang.
once, but honestly,
Yeah.
the way that because it's like the monster on the board, and he's kind of faced sideways. So as you're entering the banquet room, you can like see him that first half of it, but they didn't center it to like look outwards at riders. So like if you don't catch him in that first bit, and I like forgot about it halfway through for some reason. I'm like, oh yay, my favorite scene, and I was like, wait, there's gingerbread to look at.
Wait!
So I missed it, kind of. So
I wish. I'm not
gonna
gonna lie. It's such a cool design this year that I really wish there was like merchandise. Like, why didn't they make?
yeah.
Like, I mean, look at this guy. Hold on, I'm gonna put the picture back
You're so
up.
right.
Look at this man. Look at this man made of gingerbread.
Just look at him.
He right there. Give me a pillow. Give me a plush. Give me a
you're
t-shirt. I have the money on the table, honey. Take it from me. I want that gingerbread man.
I just love the way it smells in there. That brings me so much joy.
It's actual gingerbread scent being pumped through there. It's magical.
it into
That
my
is all for
veins.
Chloe's gingerbread segment. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for
Thank you for hanging on.
Thank you for loving me.
Yes.
Thank you.
Back to you, Rhino.
Back to
Yes.
me. Back to you in the studio. Thanks, June. What does he say in Aladdin? The llamas look lovely this time of year. Okay, so we are going to go over, I think now, we got so much more to talk about.
We do.
Okay, Hannah, which one are you talking about? I already forgot. You're talking about Disneyland again?
foods? Yeah. You want to go there?
No.
All right,
Let's
not
just
yet.
get into it. Yeah, we're going to talk about the Walt Disney World Foodie Guide, which I do not have many pictures of. I apologize because of the disaster that happened before we got started on
Tragedy.
the show. But guess what? There are some great articles over at www.info, disneyinfo.com, whatever you want to type in there, it comes up. And lots of description because the writers... Chloe,
Hey.
do a good job out there.
Aw, thank
they knock
you.
it out of the park. So, and I think that's really where I'd always recommend to people go over there and start on your notes on your phone. Start the food that you want. I like to write out exactly where it is, the description, whatever, because then in the moment,
You're very
sometimes you go back and you
organized.
do the thing, make it a little checklist, and click it as you go. But we are going to be talking about the Walt Disney World Foodie Guide. I have a couple, just like a little bit of photos. Apple. Hold on. Here's the feature image that I'm going to throw up there. Not throw up, but you know what I mean. Look at these little Christmas trees. What even are those? You know what I mean? Lasagna bites? Who even knows? Well, I'm going to tell you in a sec. Opening the link right here. Here we go.
Yeah.
So we've got this foodie guide. I know last week we talked about the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party food and stuff like that. And since then we've got this. We've made our list. We've checked it twice. We're gonna get naughty and nice. And there's one out for Disney Springs right now, and this is a lot. So it's I'm just gonna go through it really quick. So at Amorette's Patisserie, we've got a bunch of things that are new this year. Actually, all of it's new. There's a Christmas present petite cake, which is this chocolate chiffon, milk chocolate mousse, and coconut pecan filling.
You say pecan?
No, I don't think I do. I think
Pecan?
I just did that randomly.
Pecan?
Pecan. I say
pie.
pecan.
Pecan
You
pie.
do?
Pecan pie. Pecan pie.
Oh,
Pecan
I say
pie. Yeah, I
pecan.
say pecan.
Oh.
It's you have to ramp into it.
It's pecan, but all right.
All right, Mississippi, calm down. Calm down over there. But there's that. There's a Christmas snickerdoodle cookie croissant. There's a peppermint swirl cheesecake. There's a mini Christmas croquembouche. That's a weird word.
What is that?
It's a chocolate pâté au choix, chocolate hazelnut custard, and chocolate ganache. I think this
Fancy.
would irritate you very much.
Yeah.
But they also have a
allergies.
Yule log that's caramel milk chocolate. There's a Mickey gingerbread cookie. There's white chocolate creme brulee. There's a Mickey macaron sandwich. There's a toy soldier Mickey dome cake. They've got a lot going on in the way of fun treats that you can bring to your holiday parties and stuff like that. Enzo's Hideaway. Oh, wait. I also wanted to say this because shockingly, some of this stuff already started. So that started starts November 8th. I'm living in the future. But what already started was at Enzo's Hideaway. They wasted no time. November 1st, they started with some themed drinks. They have an apple dram, which is a Buffalo Trace, St. Elizabeth Allspice dram, Monin caramel apple butter syrup.
Oh, snap.
Enzo's bitters, and a dehydrated apple chip. That sounds delicious.
Sound good.
They have an apple spritz, which is a Prosecco with Angry Orchard and caramel apple butter syrup. They are getting the most out of this caramel apple butter syrup. There's the Holiday Haze. That's like Frangelico, vodka, creme de cacao, coconut milk, and cinnamon. And the Cocoa Blush, which is Screwball, peanut butter, creme de cacao, Fritz Mayonnaise. No, sorry, that says Ferretti Biscotti liqueur. Biscotti liqueur and cherry juice. Guys,
They can do anything with
I
liqueur
think
now.
we're going to need to do a Disney Unlimited happy hour at Enzo's Hideaway.
We might.
Because we've also, I
Can
don't
we
think,
lay in
ever
the
done a
tramps
video
and
there.
pasta too?
Don't tempt me with a good time.
I haven't been down in there in a good minute, so I'd love to
Yeah.
go back in there because I remember enjoying it. It's like this
It's kind of
odd,
cozy.
like underground location in
Yeah.
Springs.
Yeah,
I
hidden
remember
under
liking the
those
bread
stairs.
service too.
Oh, I don't know.
Vivo
I
Italia.
think I've only literally dined there like once.
I've
maybe
only had
twice.
a drink there.
I've been
Yeah.
there one time and it was like, I don't know, 7-8 years ago.
Well,
Yeah.
well, we've made up.
There you
we've
go.
made up our
All right,
choice.
add
Then
to the list.
there's our list. Checking it twice. Hannah, get the dry erase board back out.
Okay, yep.
So there that sounds really fun. At McKenna's Bakery, there's a lot of fun things over there. There's a plant-based. There's a Christmas waffle, a gingerbread cupcake with vanilla buttercream. Those both look really good. There's some holiday donuts at Everglazed, and they kind of went all out. There's a bunch over there. There's a 6-pack you can get of these Christmas donuts.
Whoa.
There's a snowman. There's a palm tree with Christmas lights on it. There's poinsettias, colorful sprinkles, and peppermint ones. You know me, I love those peppermint. At Jacques Lindsay's Hangar Bar. Now, I do believe I
I love it
included
in
a
there.
photo of this one because I know that we weren't super kind in our Jacques Lindsay's review that we did because it was a little off that day. But the last time that I had been to Jacques Lindsay's before we had done that review was for holiday with my friend
Same.
Ambver. And it looks like we've got some returning favorites coming this year that I'm pretty psyched about. So I think we're going to have to do Jacques Lindsay's episode 2,
I
The
would
Hangar
love
Strikes
that.
Back.
Oh yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Very on theme.
Episode 5.
So they've got a couple new things. There's the Air Tours Bacon and Waffles with breakfast sausage waffle, mini quiche, and candied bacon with bourbon maple syrup.
Yep.
So it's that hanging bacon with all those things in it. Baby, I'm going to hang some bacon. I'm really excited for that.
Oh,
I regret
that
that
sounded
turn of phrase.
sensual.
Well, it's food, and you know me. They've got the holiday Minecart meatballs. These are maple bourbon meatballs, Granny Smith apple, and
Say it 3
cranberry
times fast.
chutney, sweet potato hay and thyme. We've got the ham and cheese trees have returned. And those are actually what were in the image we used earlier. So these are baked puff pastry, cheddar, smoked ham. This is for Chloe. Chloe's ham. Herb pesto, Monterey Jack Star, and infused honey. That sounds real good though. Here we come a croqueting, which are turkey croquettes, cranberry jam, turkey gravy, sweet potato puree, and herb gremolata.
Oh, they had this last year.
These are good.
Pretty good, yeah.
So these I want to have again. And then the thing that we like the most, I think, when we did our review, which was these deviled eggs. But this time they're naughty or nice deviled eggs, and they come with crispy ham, sweet honey glazed.
I really regret telling you that.
Or spicy honey glazed ham.
Oh, it's a tour day.
A tour de ham.
I was like 3, okay?
Are you ham for the holidays?
Chloe's getting the ham sweats.
Stupid. Yeah, she's got the ham sweats.
Christmas hum.
Can we make you a shirt that just says ham sweats? Will you wear it?
No.
As long as it's a sweatshirt with like a image of a spiral ham on
No,
it.
I think it's got to be like how they do the Juicy Couture sweatpants where you ham sweat. So it's your ham sweatsuit.
Just do Christmas hum.
Christmas ham.
On the butt.
On the butt, yeah. On the
Yeah,
butt.
there you go. Yeah, bedazzled, of course.
Christmas with the cranks. We'll put Jamie Lee Curtis on there. It's fine.
Oh, that's great.
Look at this photo, gang. This is something I am really looking forward to. This is still at Jock Lindsay's, which is crazy.
Coquito?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Jacques' famous pigs in a blanket. It is a freaking platter of these gorgeous little Devra sausages. I don't even know how to say that. Puff
I'm
pastries
hungry.
and cranberry mustard.
Oh, mama.
Yes, please. And then the coquitos with the cookie.
Yep.
Yeah, girl.
Sign me up.
Jacques' fruitcake. It's not me. It's a drink. It's herring, cherry liqueur, contra liqueur, white cranberry juice, and cupcake flavored syrup.
Wild.
Topped with whipped cream and a holiday treat. Then, Chloe, this for you. A lump of coal. Absolute vodka, Chambord liqueur, blue curacao, hibiscus syrup and lime juice, and glitter in a black sugar rim. I'm sorry, this actually does sound disgusting.
No, I don't want that at all. It
terrible.
sounds like
I
a
know.
dead coconut club drink gone wrong.
Well, that's our Universal show. We're going to talk about that when we get there. But we got the Tenenbaum. That's a Malibu coconut rum, Midori melon liqueur, Dole pineapple juice, and cream of coconut garnished with red sugar rum.
What are
Whipped
we?
cream.
21?
I know. Some of those are new drinks, but they still have a hot chocolate flight. There's some spiced caramel. There's a peanut butter. It just says the description is screwball peanut butter whiskey. Peppermint white chocolate.
What about the deviled eggs?
Oh, we talked about
Oh,
it.
honey, we talked. We had a
With
whole
the-
discussion about that. I don't think you were listening.
I missed
It was
Sorry.
not but 2
Tour
minutes
de
ago.
ham.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and we said ham repeatedly, and you just stared at us.
That's because you were talking about ham. I didn't get deviled eggs out of that. I apologize.
Ham.
Continue.
Ham.
You
Well,
know
there's
what?
ham on
It's
the deviled eggs.
Hana's ham.
It's Hana's ham.
I'm
Hana's
taking
hams.
over. Look at me.
You know, in church they used to have her read the hams. I'm sorry, that was really
Man, when you got it, you got it.
Yeah, when you are on fire, baby, you log. Let me tell you.
Well, I mean, no, it's not a log, but you know.
You know. So there
Christmas
are.
vacation.
What is Marketplace Snacks?
That is one of the farmers market area walk-up counters by Sunset Boulevard, right?
No,
Was
we're,
this-
we're
this is
still
Disney
at Disney
Springs.
Springs. Yeah.
Oh my God. Where is that?
Well, I guess we're going to
Cart?
figure that out maybe because these start November 8th through the 31st, but there's some Sven Reindeer Food Waffle Sunday. Mory Moda Asia has some pretty interesting stuff. They've got like a Paradise Tea. There's that's non-alcoholic too. There's a bunch of drinks over there. I'm just going to scroll through this a little bit faster. Pizza Ponte has their Orchid Chill. This doesn't really scream. I mean, I guess it's like Pinnacle Salted Caramel Vodka and Apple Cider with Absolute Vanilla. Looks like a frozen drink.
Marketplace Snacks is the kiosk across from, it's kind of like across from Trendy and the co-op area. And that's where they usually
yeah.
have the Dole Whip specialty
Oh,
stuff.
gotcha.
That
Okay.
makes sense. That
Yeah.
makes sense. All right.
So Paddlefish apparently only is doing something on December 25th, and it's a Santa's Good List boil. And I'm like, sure.
Okay.
All right. Awesome.
Thanks for trying.
Swirls on the Water, also something we've never done, has a peppermint chocolate swirl cone that's new this year. It's peppermint chocolate soft serve swirl inside a red velvet cone garnished with peppermint bark and holiday sprinkles.
Wow.
They've got a Christmas tree sundae. Terralina Crafted Italian has some ribs, Christmas punch. The Edison, we do have to go back and do this. They have a peppermint patty, which is a peppermint-infused vodka, cafe, Borghetti, espresso liqueur, Tempest, creme de cacao, and a half-crushed peppermint rim. That sounds good.
Ooh,
that sounds like
good.
a peppermint espresso martini is what that sounds like.
It does. I know. That sounds like ladies who lunch and we can go shopping afterwards.
I know.
Get our little martinis and get our shop on.
Well, they've got like
Get a makeover at Sephora.
an apple cider cinnamon syrup one with cranberry juice and lemon juice. I want to try that. There's a poinsettia one. My gosh. There was one I had highlighted. The Ganachery has a bunch of stuff too. There's like Eggnog ganache square, Mickey ornament chocolate piñata. There's hot sipping ganache kit. Where do you guys stand on hot chocolate, sipping hot chocolate?
I've had some good before. Not Disney, perhaps, but other places.
It's just so
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I've had it once, not Disney. It was like in a little Christmas Village area in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee by Dollywood. And they had some good sipping chocolate by the big year-round Christmas shop that they have there, and that was good.
Well, Viva Gelato has a bunch of stuff too with like a gingerbread tiramisu. That sounds really good. There's a reindeer shake. There's an elf shake, pomegranate mimosa, pomegranate spritz. There's a lot of spritz. There's a lot of stuff there, and then the resorts also have a bunch of stuff. Like there's Mickey gingerbread bunt cakes, which are going to show up in a bunch of places. The Mara's going to have stuff. There is an insane looking milkshake in here, but I don't know where it's from. Because Art of Animation says Dear Holiday Cupcake, but it's a chocolate cupcake filled with chocolate ganache. That's not the picture. Is it peaches and cream? Festive shake. Cookie butter milkshake with caramel drizzle, holly sprinkles. I don't know. It's like a random. Let me see if I can drop it in here. See it? See it over my face a little bit? There's like this crazy, insane thing there. It's, honey, that looks good. No, don't look.
You said to look.
He said.
Anyway, Boardwalk's got stuff. This is in addition to the gingerbread houses at some of these too. So Grand Floridian also has at Gasparilla Island. There's going to be this like Let It Snow cube, which is an almond praline. Yeah, I'm just putting them over me. I don't care anymore. But the almond praline mousse, comfy apricot and orange chiffon, and then there's a present peppermint brownie pop.
That's a good quick serve, and their treats
What is
are
Gasparilla?
Usually, and their treats are usually really good too. Mm-hmm. They do ones for like Halloween, and they always hit. We should try it.
There's a whole bunch. Sorry, I don't want to talk too much about it when I don't have a picture. But this one I'm excited for. Hold on, and it's gonna be tiny again over me. Look at this. Gingerbread martini, Grey Goose vodka, rum chata liqueur, and gingerbread spice.
Yep.
Featuring a rim of gingerbread. You sound like Pumbaa. Yep.
Yep.
Are you aching for some gingerbread martinis? Yep. That's fine. My mom used to make me do that. Not for the martinis, just for fun. Dance for me, fat boy.
She made you do that? You told us about your Mary Poppins dance sequence. I doubt it was her making you do that.
I thought we were taking that to the grave, but that's fine.
Nope. There's a video.
No, girl. There's a video. We've seen the thumbtack. There's a lot going on at Springs, which I really appreciate. There's also a ton going on at Disneyland. There were 2 foodie guides released through this, so let's just
at the
run
same time
through these.
too.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just
Yours truly had to write these up.
It's
back
overwhelming.
To back.
Overwhelming.
Yeah.
It starts to run together, but the Disneyland one was interesting. There were like 2 things on that one. There's a festival of the holidays, and they have the stuff in the resort.
All around the resort.
I was
like, oh, Disneyland, this will be quick. No. Not even including Festival of Holidays. It was just as long as Walt Disney World.
And it gets wild.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited. The 3 of us will be out there next week for the opening of Tiana's Bayou. So this is also a good time to
kickoff.
Let you know that we will not be doing a show next week, but there will be a show on Tuesday. So tune into that.
Show will go on.
It's a fun show. As to quote Baz Luhrmann's Moulin Rouge, the show must go on. Mm-hmm. I'll top the bill. I'll earn the queue. Hannah.
You want me to talk about
Take us to Disneyland, baby.
All right, let's go to Disneyland. We're going to start at Disneyland Park. And you know, what better way to kick off the holidays than to eat at Alien Pizza Planet? So you can get a chicken al pastor pizza slice, which is it has a spiced red sauce, mozzarella cheese, roasted corn, al pastor marinated chicken, and it's garnished with crema and tomatillo sauce drizzle, and your favorite, cilantro. They have an alien reindeer macaron filled with salted caramel buttercream, chocolate ganache, and brownie pieces.
Yeah, do they do this for every celebration?
Yeah, it says it's new, but it's just the design, I think, that's new. So anyways, but yeah, that little alien macaron shows up for everything. You can also get a holiday green drink, which is an apple-flavored beverage topped with caramel, cold foam, and sprinkles, non-alcoholic. And then we're going to go over to Cafe Daisy over at...
good.
Yeah, over at Toontown.
Where you can get a case of the pizza flopovers.
You've had that. I've not had that.
Yeah, you know what Craig told me about, and I didn't know because I just was looking at the mobile order. There's a pepperoni one. I've only gotten the cheese one.
Oh, well, that was a mistake.
Yeah. I know.
All right. You can get a peppermint s'mores hot chocolate. This sounds kind of good. It's hot chocolate and peppermint syrup topped with whipped topping, chocolate syrup, mini marshmallows, crushed candy cane, and graham cracker dust. I think I'm going to try that. You can get especially cold brew, which is Joffrey's French roast cold brew coffee, peppermint, toasted s'mores syrup, topped with whipped topping, chocolate syrup, mini marshmallows, crushed candy cane, and graham cracker dust. I think I'm going to be chilly out there next week. This Florida
You just decided it? You're just like...
Yeah, it's
even if it's 90, I think I've decided
no,
I
it
will
gets
be
chilly
chilly.
at night. I don't think I'm going to be able to drink a cold brew.
Get ready for her order of Spanx again. That's
Oh,
nice.
I'm
What
ready
did you order?
for.
Oh, I Amazon leggings to the hotel like 12 times last time we went.
I'm ready for hot cocoa and that Jolly Holiday soup.
Ooh,
Late night.
yeah, we'll get to that.
We both love soup.
Good soup.
We love soup.
We love talking and not talking for hours. It's one of my favorite Jennifer Coolidge quotes, best in show. We both love soup.
We both love soup.
That's
We
a good
do
one.
all have that
That
in common. Over at Carnation Cafe, this is where Rhino will be. He'll be getting the eggnog
Yes,
old
baby.
fashioned. It's made with Buffalo Trace bourbon, bitters, and orange infused brown sugar syrup, Luxardo maraschino cherry, and candied orange peel topped with eggnog cream.
This sounds so good.
It does
and
sound so good.
I will say that my sadness is that I won't be able to have enough. No, my sadness is there weren't more eggnog themed drinks this year, and I love eggnog.
There's some.
I like how you're like, there's enough.
There's some.
But we actually, it was one of those where I was going to ask you guys if we wanted to try and do a Carnation Cafe, but we don't have our schedule yet up for this. But
Yeah.
we will.
That would be good. That plus the baked potato soup, and we could sit on Main Street, and we could hold hands, and we could drink our old fashions, and share our soup.
And we can skip over to Matterhorn and freeze our booties off.
There is.
Yeah, it's not about freezing my booty off on Matterhorn. It's about busting my back. I'm too old for
I
that.
need my,
Matterhorn,
I
guys.
need my alignment.
No, you have to. Please.
Oh my God.
There is a potato coming up that I'm going to mention, but go ahead. Go ahead.
We're going to go over to Edelweiss Snacks, and this is where you can get the Fantasyland garlic cheesy bread. But wait, now it's a bratwurst. So they're going to put a bratwurst inside the cheesy garlic pretzel bread. Mwah.
I want this.
That's going to be good. I still think I'm going to like, so I learned this hack. You get the cheesy bread, and then you stuff one of the skewers from Bengal barbecue in there.
Did you do it?
Yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah, I did. It's very good. I wrote an article about it. You can also get a Black Forest bundt cake. It is a chocolate sponge filled cake with cherries, topped with chocolate ganache and chantilly cream, finished with chocolate curls, cherries, and powdered sugar. That's probably pretty good too. All right, now we got over at Galactic Grill. We've got a cranberry barbecue chicken sandwich. It's a fried chicken sandwich with cranberry orange marmalade barbecue sauce, provolone, onion rings, and arugula on a toasted brioche bun. We have a meatloaf dinner burger. Wow.
That sounds weird.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Angus beef and vegetable patty. Okay. Why are there vegetables in it? With sweet ketchup sauce. Okay. Havarti cheese slice, arugula, hash brown, just hash brown, and onion aioli served on a toasted Hawaiian bun. Darth by peppermint.
Hannah finds that funny.
So funny. It's layers of chocolate sponge, chocolate pudding, and peppermint mousse, finished with crunchy pearls, cookies and cream pieces, candy cane sprinkles, and Darth Vader and red lightsaber decorations. That's new. You can get a Christmas punch. It's pomegranate, cranberry, orange juice, and Sprite. Garnish with cranberries, an orange slice, and a rosemary sprig.
Hannah, there is so much stuff on this list. I don't want you to feel like you have to read every single item.
All right, let's keep going.
We it kind of fell apart a little bit before
highlights.
this. I'm just realizing like there is so much stuff to talk about that I'm like, why don't we do the new stuff or something that catches your eye?
All right, let's do that.
It's
Okay.
also that pain in my stomach is so great right now.
We're very hungry.
But I am putting up the photos as you talk about it. as I can.
I will point out that none of this starts until the official holiday kickoff on November 15th, and that runs through January 6th. Over at Gibson Girl Ice Cream Parlor, this is new. It's a peppermint cold brew float. So it's peppermint ice cream and
You
the
know
cold
I
brew
love
coffee
peppermint ice
and
cream.
whipped topping. I do too. I know.
Should
I
we
can't
try
wait.
this?
Yeah, we probably should. I'm going to be so cold. Okay, over at Harbor Galley, this is new. You can get gingerbread cookies. Their cookies are good. So this
Yeah.
might be...
Didn't that become a thing
It's a
recently
thing.
where they were like,
Chocolate
you can
chip
go
cookies.
get, the cookies, yeah.
They're good. I don't really understand this. There's gingerbread whipped topping. Oh, to dip your cookies.
Yeah,
in.
I think it's like the add-on thing.
Girl,
Now I understand it.
I'm gonna get that. Hungry Bear, because it's reopened. We got to go visit it. They got a new menu. They have holiday funnel fries, which is cinnamon dusted. They're cinnamon sugar dusted. They have caramel drizzle. They have vanilla ice cream, whipped topping, holiday sprinkles, and crushed Twix bars.
Chloe, can you actually take a list for us of the places? Because I do realize Hungry Bear has opened since we left, and we probably should try and do it.
Yeah, let's do it later. Maybe during the.
Just don't forget, Hungry Bear.
I
All
will
right,
not forget.
Jolly Holiday has a lot of new stuff, guys. I'm kind of surprised by this. They have a chocolate coffee loaf, filled with chocolate cream and topped with crunch chocolate shell and a Mickey chocolate logo. They also have a crispy chocolate dipped croissant. France, topped with flaked corn cereal and filled with Bavarian cream. They have a cookies and cream cheesecake, and it's topped with red and green mousse and yellow pearls. They have a banana banana cake filled with dulce de leche and finished with cream cheese frosting. Ooh, that sounds good. Sprinkles and a chocolate decoration. They have a Christmas Mickey-shaped cookie, and it's a shortbread cookie. You know I love shortbread. All right, that's all that's new there. The turkey pot pie soup is coming back, Chloe.
Turkey pot pie soup.
Yeah, girl.
I never tried that. I usually get the tomato soup with the grilled cheese.
Yeah, the grilled cheese,
You
baby.
mentioned
Yeah.
the soup like you
From
got the
a
holiday
Craig
one.
Williams recommendation.
Oh, yeah. Wait, what kind of grilled cheese you get?
The toasted grilled cheese. It's
The
just
basic
toasted.
girl, because
not
that's
the
what I
birria?
do. No, the birria, I didn't like the birria one, but I know a lot of people did.
Oh,
I
just
think
the
you were with me when
birria,
I
give
tried
me
the
death.
birria one.
Yeah,
I was like,
no.
oh.
Okay, the mint julep bar. I know we doing this.
we doing
Okay, in addition to the peppermint Mickey-shaped beignets, we're going to get the peppermint bark dipping sauce. It's
Yo.
chocolate peppermint bark to dip our beignets in.
Oh, we're getting those.
And there is a cranberry pomegranate mint julep.
It's like they were like, what can we do that one guy who won't shut up about mint juleps? So what could we give him? I think he likes cranberries.
Yep, it's going to shut you up real fast, okay? Okay, we got a couple more things. Plaza Inn, we got some new stuff. We got apple pecan cream cheese bundt cake. We have a gingerbread cake. This looks good because it's got buttercream frosting. It's got a little cute gingerbread on top.
Yeah,
You can also get a peppermint cake. This sounds good too.
I know.
It's white caked, soaked in peppermint simple syrup, and it's got chocolate ganache, peppermint mousse, peppermint crunch, and
Wait, where is
buttercream.
that one?
At the Plaza.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, Plaza Inn fried chicken is a must for me every Disneyland trip. So I'll see you there. Plaza Inn. Okay, Rancho del Zocalo.
they have some good. They got some good looking.
They do. If
There's
you're
some
into
handsome
soup,
food.
they got chicken enchilada soup. That sounds really good.
That's one
Yeah.
of my favorite places actually at Disneyland. I'm sorry to.
No.
It is good. No,
That's
it's
one of my
very
favorite
good.
quick service places because you can get those chili lime chips.
Ooh, yes.
And I usually get like the refried beans and some cheese, and it's a quick like vegetarian snack. But the chicken soup that you just mentioned, that sounds good too.
I haven't eaten there that much. I think I've only eaten there like once or twice, and it's one of those where it's like it's kind of like because it's like in the back. I mean, it's not in the back.
No, it's
like
kind of
walk
tucked
by
away
it.
from
Yeah.
two
But yeah,
ends.
like where you eat and stuff, it's like a little oasis.
Yeah,
There's
it
plenty of
is.
seating. It's cozy back there.
Yeah.
Okay, new this year, they also have a tinga enchilada, which is cheese enchiladas, chicken tinga, poblano crema, queso fresco, comes with rice and beans. And then they have, this could be good. They have an iced Mexican peppermint hot chocolate, just chocolate. It's cold hot chocolate. Oh, here we go. Whipped cream, crushed peppermint, and chocolate shavings. That's kind of interesting. Usually Mexican hot chocolate has a little bit of spice in it, so I wonder if it does. Red Rose Tavern has Christmas stuff, so it's the gray stuff, but it looks like Christmas.
Oh.
That's new. Yeah. Okay, Refreshment Corner.
Oh wait, there's something at Refreshment Corner. I think for me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, girl, it's Santa.
Oh no,
The
wait, I
name-
didn't want
no.
this. I didn't want it.
You said you want the potato.
I know, but they ruined it. Go ahead, read it.
Okay. It's Santa's Vacation Sausage Potato. So Santa vacations
like
with a
it's a code.
sausage potato. Pickled pineapple and teriyaki sauce topped with mac salad on a baked potato.
I mean, I get it. I guess they're going for like a Hawaiian inspired thing.
That's
but
why it's on vacation.
Pickled pineapple inside of my mac? No, honey. And it's not mac and cheese. I know it's mac salad, which I love, but
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. And then they got a warm spiced apple tea. And then, dang, there's so many new things. Royal Street Veranda, they have coffee fritters rolled in cinnamon sugar and drizzled with white mocha sauce. That sounds pretty good. They have a crackling hot chocolate that's topped with sweet marshmallow cream, dark chocolate popping candies. Oh, I don't know about the popping candies. And it's garnished with sprinkles. And then they have a fireplace hot chocolate. This could be good. It has smoky marshmallow cream and dark chocolate.
That's
popping
interesting.
Candies. Yeah, it does sound good. Okay, Tomorrowland Terrace has a peach cobbler. They have a peppermint chocolate pot de creme. And then they have naughty cookies and cream.
I'm listening.
You're going to have to go to the website to read that description. They have a nice strawberry mousse cake as well. It's a creme brulee center. That sounds pretty good. Okay, I'm trying to get through this. Golden Horseshoe. They got a gingerbread sundae.
They got another potato over here.
At Troubadour Tavern. This might be for you. They got a holiday beef dinner potato. This is all starting to sound a certain way.
Wait,
you know?
Troubadour Tavern is the one that's like up where the stage is, right?
Yes,
yeah,
it's over in
and
Fantasyland.
like as you're crossing over into
Fantasyland.
yeah, but what's the next area? Toonton.
Toonton.
Oh,
Toonton.
yes.
On the hill
Yeah,
down
yeah.
to Toonton.
In the hill of Toonton. So this holiday beef dinner potato has sliced tri-tip steak, spinach and artichoke dip, a demi-glace, and crispy onions. They also have a turkey dinner potato they've had before. They're doing that. They do this a lot over there now. The specialty popcorn. So it's wild. It's got M&Ms in it and pretzels.
Oh my God, Hannah, I'm so sorry. There is so much food in this list.
You know
We're
what?
only at
I
Disneyland
think-
still.
Yeah, I think okay, the Candy Palace is going to have the same treats as everybody else. Except for the candy canes, which I have never gotten a Disneyland candy cane, but we won't be there for it.
Oh
And
no!
I'm very sad.
I know they had released details about that. I saw it like this morning or something.
Yeah, so we won't be there for
When
that.
does it
That's
start?
always
Do you
been
remember?
End of November.
Boo!
Yeah, I'm very sad. So okay, turn it over to you, Disney's California.
Well, I'm
Disney
gonna
California
take it over
Adventure.
from here. I do just want to point out I put up some
It's a
photos
lot. That was
of these.
dense.
I'm sorry. Thank you for that, Hannah. It's hard. It's hard. Sometimes it's like, oh, favorites or whatever, and everything's subjective. But listen, I know Disneyland does this thing. We've got churros here.
Girl.
You ain't lived till you had that Disneyland churro.
Yeah. Okay. Don't even get a churro at Walt Disney World, okay? Okay?
It's not the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
No.
It's really not.
Don't even waste your time.
But they are going to have specialty churros, and here's what they've got. Because I've got the picture on here.
Oh, I read.
Oh?
If you're going for the one I think you're going for,
The
I
eggnog
stopped. Nope.
Okay, but I also am now currently reading one that I'm like, I will
Yeah.
step over bodies to get to it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So there's the holiday peppermint chocolate dipping sauce, whatever. That's fine. For the churros, great. That sounds
Yeah, that's
great.
all right.
Sure.
Hold on
Hold
to your
the phone.
butts.
Hold your
Hold the
butts.
phone.
Cranberry churro.
Nope, that's not it.
Oh.
That's not the one for
Classic
me.
churro
either, yeah.
rolled in cranberry flavored sugar with citrus white chocolate dipping sauce. Honey, I love cranberry.
Yeah, that sounds great too.
So there is a citrus white chocolate dipping sauce. This is why I like that they do the sauces separate so you can mix and match too.
Oh, good point.
The churros near Sleeping Beauty Castle, there's going to be a peppermint hot cocoa churro. There's a chocolate peppermint marshmallow dipping sauce topped with mini marshmallows and crushed peppermint. I don't have it on here.
No,
but
you know what? I'm
an
thinking
eggnog
of
one.
We're thinking of the Disney Festival holidays over at DCA.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a churro we want.
which we also still
we still have not even gotten
to. Is this episode 3 hours long?
Are we doing that today too?
I'm gonna do it as fast as I can.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna do whatever
Stay
I can.
tuned.
I forget what Jack
Do
says.
the best I can.
I'm doing the
Oogie
best I
boogie.
can. That's what it is. Yeah.
Whoa! There you go.
Oh dear.
Celsius is kicking in.
She knew where I was going. Okay, first of all, California Adventure. Boom. You never had it? Look at this photo covering my face right now. That sourdough bread, baby.
Mike Wazowski.
I like to always get it. There's a ton of beers. There's a ton of things. So
Wait, do you get the sourdough and take it home? I didn't know that.
I try, yeah, but
Really?
it's
Okay.
not always keeps in travel.
Yeah, I would agree.
But at Aunt Cass's Cafe, you can mobile order Christmas tree pull-apart sourdough bread. 100% want that, but guess what? Doesn't start till November 27th. Excuse me. Candy cane sourdough. They've got the snowman sourdough. I highly recommend the sourdough stuff if you have the means. There's gingerbread cheesecake at the Boardwalk. I mean, come on. How can you not? Look at this idiot. Look at him.
It do look so good.
It's like friggin' me in bread form. With a hat on. I would never. So Boudin's got the Christmas tree, the candy can. Boudin. The snowman sour
Bobby Boudin. Plays for the Mud Dogs.
Let me see. Corn Dog Castle's going to have a peppermint hot chocolate. Pumpkin spice hot chocolate. Okay, baby. You know what I always like to look for? These little sweethearts. At the Cosacone. The Cosacones. We've got
Let's
the
talk
new
about
one?
that drink.
Coffee chip churro. That's on the left here. In the middle, I believe we have the peppermint soft serve.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
Girl, I want that.
Yeah, give me.
We got a chicken pesto cone. Honey, I want that. I've had it before. It's
Ooh,
delicious.
Oh, is it?
Pesto.
Oh, it's a returning favorite. Yeah.
Man, I love me some
favorite of Rhino's.
Cone.
Oh, it's Alfredo too.
Yeah.
Ooh.
The watermelon lemonade, which I am positive is continuing over from the Pixar Fest. Watermelon chamoy lemonade and a watermelon candy ring. Oh, wait, that's not alcoholic. Maybe it's not continuing over.
Oh, wait.
But there's a watermelon chamoy tequila cocktail that doesn't say it's new, so maybe it's that because it's tequila with watermelon
that's
chamoy
it.
lemonade and a watermelon candy ring. There was a chamoy watermelon drink at
The pizza place, right?
in
Was
the
that
back.
Paradise.
Paradise,
Gardens
yeah, that
something?
area had it, and it was,
Yeah.
girl, it was so freaking
I'm gonna try
good.
it. I'm gonna try.
Look at this cheeseburger.
Oh, it looks so good. Is that cheese? What is that?
Oh,
It's Hatch chili sauce.
yeah, it's Hatch chili sauce. That is a Hatch chili burger, which is your choice of an Angus beef and mushroom patty, or just an Angus beef patty, topped with spicy chorizo, cheese sauce, Hatch chili relish, and iceberg lettuce served on an Amish bun. I don't know what makes it Amish. Did they get it from Pennsylvania? I'm not sure, but there's a bunch of new things over here. Oh my God, I can't even do this all. Hollywood Lounge has a bunch of drinks. Call out to me if there's something that catches your fancy. They've got a little special glowing Jack cookie. Num num cookie. Mm-hmm. Lamplight Lounge is going to have some special beers, special drinks. There's a ton of special food over here. The Lucky Fortune Cookery has this super cute Santa Betamax macaron.
He is cute.
I think that is so adorable. Also, one of my favorite types of tea is over here. It is the I like taro. I thought it was taro. It's 3 milk ube tea.
You love ube
I love
too.
ube.
And you love the 3 milks.
I do. Give me the Tres Leches. Yeah, I love 3 milks. This is what you need to know about me. Schmoozy's going to have gingerbread Mickey waffles over there. Smoke Jumpers Grill, I feel like, is always an underrated favorite during the holiday season.
Yeah, they get wild stuff over there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like really interesting beers sometimes. They have really interesting food. Sometimes there's specialty drinks over there. Bing Bong's is going to have some special stuff.
Bing Bong.
They've also got Goofy's Kitchen is going to be celebrating the holiday. So there's some special offerings over there. It's so much to talk about. I feel like I missed over the thing I wanted to talk about. My eggnog drink. No, we talked about that. You talked about that, Hannah. Sorry.
Oh, we did.
Trader Sam's right here. I've got it up here. Has 3 specialty drinks, and sometimes they sound like unhinged, and then other times they're like really good. Like there was a really good peppermint one. I went for like a day. Not this Christmas, I think, but the last Christmas. I gave them my heart. and the very next day they gave it away. It was weird.
Yeah.
But they have a
Happened to me last Christmas.
they have a tequila drink. They have a spiced bourbon sour. There's a sweater weather.
Sweater weather.
Over there. Look at these. Like our featured thumbnail for today came from Disney's
Yeah, it's
Grand
wild.
California.
It's just like holidays. Bam.
Bam. Yeah,
Jingle
in
bell.
your face. Jingle bell,
bam.
jingle bam. High kick. Tons of stuff. Don't forget Storytellers Cafe has a new thing. 19th. We're missing it. The Great Maple is going to have these special pomegranate glazed donuts. And then they also have a special Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve dinner service, which is with some festive offerings. That's really nice. Sketchpad Cafe is going to have some specialty drinks. Downtown Disney has a bunch of stuff. There's a holiday salmon at Ballast Point. I don't know. A lot that starts on the 15th. Beignets. There's going to be peppermint beignets at Beignets Express, but that doesn't start till December. So here it is.
Give me the Mickey shape
At California Churro, they're going to have an eggnog churro. A churro rolled in an eggnog sugar mix, drizzled with house-made eggnog buttercream frosting, and topped with marzipan candy pieces. Give it to me.
Hey, you skipped over one. The new Birkin Spell Lounge. They have a bunch of.
Oh, I did?
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's all new, and they have a bunch of holiday stuff, including a chocolate marshmallow old fashioned. And that sounds good because it's gonna be a smoked old fashioned with the chocolate.
When does that start?
Good.
When does that
It
start?
starts November 15th.
We got a lot to do.
Gosh,
We got
yeah,
a lot to do.
shoot.
Oh my gosh.
Shoot.
It's like we.
Oh shoot.
Oh shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Did you guys see
Back
this year too?
sweatpants.
The Mickey. It's not last year. I think he was like a trumpet player, and this year he's a drum.
I did see
drummer?
that you could get the whole band.
And I was like, oh, the band's coming back.
I know.
But this little
boys are
popcorn
back in
bucket that
town.
looks like a gingerbread house.
Oh, I like the gingerbread house. That's the one Mama wants.
Yeah, I know. I know.
That's
God,
cute.
Lord, bring the extra suitcase, baby.
Yeah.
God, there's so much. Sorry.
Yeah, I feel like I need to take a breath after that.
Also, look at this. Look at this Mickey bucket and the holiday ornament bucket. Did you see it? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna move it. I'll move to the other side of the screen. Like that's gonna help you see it any better.
I mean, I'm looking at it. All right. Okay.
Oh no! I just moved all the cameras. Shoot.
I'm good.
Shoot. All right. All right. Listen, I'm gonna blow through this next one really quick. I'm sorry. It's just like it is
I only
long.
care about one thing.
And I know that
it's a
everybody
churro.
is like, what are you
Churro.
talking about? Why are you talking so much? And we'll talk about Festival of
gonna
the
live
Holidays at Epcot. It's just too much. And honey, my sugar's dropping. Looking at this just from whatever. So anyway, Festival of the Holidays. It happens at California Adventure. They have a bunch of these fun food kiosks. It's like their version of Food and Wine. They do this for Lunar New Year. This starts on November 15th and it goes through January 6th, which is awesome. I really enjoy this. So they have the festive food marketplaces, and they're going to have a bunch of these there. There's like, Chloe, stop me when I get to the festive food marketplace that you had the thing you want to talk about. But they have like this one called A Twist on Tradition. I don't know where to put the image. I'm just going to leave it in the middle. That has like a barbecue pulled pork cornbread bake. There's turkey gelatine croissant muffin slider. Slider? I was like, a spider?
It's not Halloween anymore.
I can wish. Berry pomegranate paloma. Those all look so delicious. That little that turkey gelante croissant muffin slider with herb mayo and cranberry marmalade. That looks like a little Thanksgiving cupcake. Oh, I'm gonna eat that. They've got a place called Brews and Bites, and over here there's a ton of beers at this. Supposedly there's food. There's a chicken chicharron with balsamic rice. There's a passion fruit rosé lassi. They've got favorite things, and this has a sticky toffee pudding. Macaron.
He's so cute.
A braised, I love his little bow tie. There's a braised pork belly adobo with garlic rice. That looks really good. Ooh. And then this spiced coconut cocktail, which is dark rum, spiced tea, coconut puree, evaporated and condensed milk, garnished with nutmeg and a wafer stick.
That's a Kito gone wild.
Oh,
yeah,
exactly.
This is not my item, but this is.
Oh,
a
that's
must
a must
for me.
though. I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Listen over here at Grandma's Recipes. They've got the barbacoa tamal, the cookie dough Yule log, which is filled with chocolate chip cookie dough and white chocolate mousse covered with buttercream frosting. I love a Yule log. Don't even get me started. Over.
We know you do.
They have the Cafe de Ola. Olla cold brew, which is a Mexican origin coffee, low-fat condensed milks, house-made spice syrup with star anise, clove, and cinnamon, topped with a chocolate dulce de leche sweet cream, and
that's
garnished with
probably
a
good.
mini pan dulce. I know what these things are. I'm getting tongue-tied over here. Okay, over here, look at this holiday duets. Look at her. Hey.
Isn't she lovely?
I just wanted to see you one more time. Isn't she lovely? Okay, there's a chorizo queso fundido mac and cheese with tortilla crunch.
Would you just call me?
Yeah, what you call me? I'm getting it. There's a savory kugel mac and cheese. There's the holiday duet, which is a half portion of each, so we might as well do that. And then there's the cranberry Christmas mule, which is gin, elderflower, and ginger liqueurs, cherry puree, cranberry and lime juices, topped with a citrus hard salsa and ganache with a lime wedge gummy. Okay, girl.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. There's the winter Sliderland. They've got the Anna laughs. They have the Al Pastor pork and pineapple slider. There's the beef brisket slider. There's the cookies and cream hazelnut hot cocoa. That sounds good. There's the jelly donut punch, a hazelnut cookie hot cocoa cocktail, and a hot buttered pecan bourbon cocktail, which is bourbon, apple cider, butter. It just says butter, butter, There's
on
butter.
bourbon.
And bourbon and butter pecan syrups garnished with bitters, apple, butter pecan foam. That sounds really, really good. That sounds very holiday. The Merry Mashup. Chloe, we haven't gotten to yours yet, huh? The Holiday Mash Bowl, which has chicken, cheddar, mashed potatoes, turkey, gravy with cranberry stuffing. I want that right now.
Yeah, same.
M&M's peanut butter fudge cake. The Glacial Margarita, which is tequila, curacao, coconut syrup, lime, and white cranberry juice, and a rosemary syrup. That sounds
pass.
really... Oh, okay. This thing, too, I really want. This pumpkin spice bread pudding.
Yeah.
Honey, come on. This is bread pudding with a graham cracker crust topped with pumpkin cheesecake, filling with whipped cream, graham cracker crumble, and an espresso brown sugar sauce. You just call me pumpkin spice bread pudding because that's what I'm going to eat and become.
Change your name.
I also love this. I'm sorry. I love a gimmick. This holiday pizza, the roasted turkey with roasted butternut squash, cranberries, arugula, fig jam, and cranberry sauce.
So it's okay to put turkey on a pizza, but not on a hot dog.
Well,
Think
look.
about it.
But
No, I didn't say that. Teresa did.
I know.
But it's sliced here. I don't think it's cubed. See?
I cannot wait for you to read the Viva Navidad.
excuse me,
menu.
pizza dough is not made of meat though. That's
what are you
the
talking about?
argument. You're talking about turkey is okay on pizza because pizza is
Oh,
a bread.
I see. It's meat
But
on
putting meat
yeah.
on meat, a hot turkey
Okay,
on
I
a hot
hear
dog,
ya.
that's too much.
Yeah,
Continue.
I do agree.
All right. Chloe doesn't like double meats. We've heard it here.
She got the ham sweats.
She's
though.
got the ham sweats going.
Like, hey Hannah, you want some ham?
Hannah, did we talk about the ham yet?
No, but there's one menu
Oh,
item.
is it this Viva Navidad one?
Yep.
Hold on,
get
let
it,
me
girl.
blow this one up
Say
here.
it right.
Oh, there's a must-have here, over here, okay? Over here. I'm repeating myself now. I feel like I'm going to the Dizzies. At Disney Viva Navidad at Paradise Garden Grill, this starts, again, November 15th. They got that chilaquiles. Carnitas
And the
torta.
breakfast burrito.
The breakfast burritos. No, those aren't. But they do have Esquito loaded chips, which is chili lime chips smothered in corn kennels, cotija cheese, chili lime seasoning, crema. We're getting this.
Yes, honey. I need a dip for that too.
Oh, there's a plant-based sriracha with soy-based chorizo beans and seasoned steak tips. That sounds really good. You know what? I feel like this area, that Garden Grill, Paradise Garden Grill, is like the secret surprise.
Oh, I know.
I feel like
and
my
they
last couple
like
trips.
have a band out there usually.
Yeah.
And you can find seating, and it's right there by Pixar. It's a good time, guys.
Look at these at the cappuccino cart too. Okay, they have a cinnamon caramel apple bunt cake drizzled with salted caramel and filled with cream cheese frosting. The peanut butter mocha cold brew.
Sign me up.
Okay,
And a cocktail.
mocha cold brew. Well, excuse me, I didn't even get that far, and I just saw it.
It's right next door.
You're blowing my mind.
It's right next door.
Peanut butter whip and peanut butter drizzle. The peanut butter mocha cocktail, mocha cold brew with peanut butter
Mocha
whiskey, peanut butter
chocolate.
whip, and peanut butter drizzle.
It's the peanut butter whip. Peanut
Mocha
butter flavored whipped
chocolate,
cream.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what my sister used to call me when she couldn't say my name.
That's
Yeah. And then my baseball
cute.
team used to call me Yeah. And I was like, I hate every one of you.
Oh,
that's
well, now we do
cute.
too.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, now the
Yeah.
message is up. Yeah. God, I haven't thought it. I haven't heard that name in years. Okay. There are a bunch of churros out here. There's a peanut butter marshmallow churro.
Here we go.
What
Here we
it is.
go.
Oh, is it that one or the next one?
Yeah.
Look at me.
Say my name.
Look at me. I'm your churro now.
Look at me. Peanut butter and marshmallow. The only thing above and
Right
beyond
here.
this was Food and Wine Festival last year had a cannoli churro, and that changed my life. I literally got to, I got
Okay.
to
And
the
you
time.
changed your last name.
It was
Changed
so
my
good.
last name. Is
No,
that
my name was changed
She
before
used to
that.
be
Yeah,
Chloe
yeah.
Smith.
Yeah, no,
She's
Chloe
Chloe
Cannoli.
Cannoli.
Great.
Yeah.
Chloe Ham Cannoli.
Chloe Ham Cannoli.
Ham cannoli.
Chloe Ham Cannoli.
Wow. So attractive.
Yeah, it's regional dialect. She's from all over. Military family. Chloe, thank you for your service in the Hams.
Oh, my pleasure.
The Ham stations of Europe. Okay.
Rein
We
it
gotta
in,
rein
rein it
this
in,
in. We
guys,
gotta rein
come
it in.
This is only funny to us. There are going to be so many thumbs down on this video. I cannot emphasize that. So if you're watching this,
In
please, for the
person.
love of God, for the love of sweet baby Santa Claus, get a thumbs up.
Pound 3 ounce. Baby
Did you see
Santa
this? The
Claus.
popcorn. There's a churro with popcorn on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know that ain't gonna be right though.
Yeah, but it's also called the
I ain't right.
popcorn tin churro.
Oh, that makes
You
sense.
want to name something after metal? You'd be like, this one tastes like tin. Okay, honey, are you having a stroke?
I know, but you know why it's called that. You get the little gifting popcorn tins, and they have the regular popcorn and the caramel and the cheddar popcorn.
The
you
what
know.
kind? What's in it?
You know, it's like the popcorn.
Wait, could you name the three again?
Oh, with I say caramel and I say pecan.
I'll say it and I'll say it proud. It's white cheddar popcorn dust and caramel sauce topped with buttered popcorn.
Told ya.
What you want?
No, I'll save it for later.
Okay.
It's
That's,
not on the same subject, but it's
mysterious.
related.
Is it
too.
because you want me to talk about this Dutch? The Dutch apple?
Yeah, sure.
The
Apple?
Dutch apple churro,
Apple.
dusted with cinnamon and holiday spices, drizzled with Dutch applesauce and garnished with holiday sprinkles. Am I becoming a churro person?
Only
Disneyland churro.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
I gotta say though, the more I look at this one, the sprinkles make this the most appealing to me. Like I don't know. It's gonna be kind of hard to eat that churro with those toppings. I'm all about
Yeah.
the peanut butter marshmallow.
Oh,
Give me
we're
that
getting
drizzle.
okay. So I bringing
With
it
the
back to
cold
that.
brew.
Yes.
Kim made me on my right before my flight. I don't even know why she did this. Oh, because I give her a sticker that said Fluffernutter on it. Because they're trying to get Fluffernutter to be the official sandwich of Massachusetts because fluff was invented in Massachusetts.
Oh, that makes sense.
know
and
that.
so they are the home of the Fluffernutter sandwich. And apparently there's a festival every year. And I was literally there that weekend, but my cousin got married on that day, and I would have went.
Just skip the wedding.
Yeah, I would honestly. No, it was a good wedding.
Yeah.
But would I have done both? It would have been a classic sitcom. It's a Fluffernutter churro. Kim made me a Fluffernutter. I got to stop with the accent. A Fluffernutter, but I think it is pronounced Fluffernutter sandwich for the flight because I fly Southwest there and they don't serve food. And I was just like, this is going to give me diabetes. I ate it on the flight.
What was it?
Do you know what a Fluffernutter is?
Well, yeah, but I don't think you be eating peanut butter sandwiches on a plane right now. Just saying. I'm judging
Well,
you a little bit.
There was only enough people on the plane that they made us move seats so the plane could be balanced. So it was one of those
hate
flights
when
where I
they
was
do
like, I
that.
don't feel bad.
And also, you're like, you judging me, you know?
And then they still charged me for my drink. I was like, I was
I'm
settled
packing
into the
myself a
other seat.
Fluffernutter for next week's.
Well, let me
All
tell
right,
you,
all right.
this sandwich hit. She gave
Yeah.
me little pretzel crisps. Put those in the Fluffernutter.
Oh.
This is going to change your life.
Oh, that does sound good.
Okay.
We should just
You're
dip
getting the
it.
salty, the fluff, and the peanut butter.
You're making really, really direct eye contact with me right now about this.
That's how serious I am.
yeah. Okay.
3 minutes of uninterrupted eye contact.
Okay. Got
Starting now.
it. Great.
It's like 3 p.m., guys.
Yeah. Come on, Rhino. What's next?
Okay.
I'm just walking
so
out.
we're almost to the end here. It's fine. Look at this baby. The fried arroz con leche, rolled in cinnamon sugar, served with a dulce de leche whip and a dulce de leche drizzle. There's a spicy Jamaican agua fresca, and then they make a cocktail version of that. That has the tequila with the spicy Jamaica.
I know. I was looking at that. What does that mean?
I don't think that's the right. I don't think that's how
Jamaica
you pronounce
mistaken.
it. No, you're making me crazy right now, Hannah. And tamarind jamoy. Is that offensive? Hey, corn dog castle. Look what you got. This guy, a holiday stuffing corn dog.
Wait, are we gonna get that here now? Or
I
this
don't
is
know.
Not, this is blue ribbon.
Yeah,
I'm
blue
thinking-
ribbon. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I love corn
It's
dog
dipped in
establishment.
seasoned corn batter, fried to golden brown, and topped with cranberry mustard sauce. If the cranberry mustard sauce is the only difference for it, I don't know. Sonoma Terrace has some special offers. I'm just going to scroll through to see
Yeah,
if
skip
there's
up.
elder vending things. This Santa's hat shake looks a little unhinged. It's a Santa's hat shake in a marshmallow and coconut rimmed cup topped with whipped cream and marshmallow. Oh, it's whipped cream. Okay, it was like overflowing. But I do want those crinkle cut fries smothered with sausage kind of gravy and topped with fried chicken, shredded cheese, and green onions. I didn't say the right word right there, I don't think. Don't play it back slow. Studio Catering Company has Korean fried chicken sliders, and you know how much I love
I was going to say,
Korean
I
fried
bet that's
anything.
pretty good.
And an apple cider. And then, there's a bunch of other stuff here. I think that's good. I think we got
we've
it.
covered it.
Baby, we got it. This is 90 minutes. This is what you get for being late. What? What?
Have we talked about what we're doing
didn't
next
get
week?
enough eye contact.
Have we? I did not. Never from you. Have we talked about our plans for next week
Why?
on the show? Are we not?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Talking about that?
yeah.
We
You
did talk about that. Yeah.
Okay, great.
It's not a show unless clearly repeats it twice.
Well, people are asking if we're going.
We
so-
are going to
why I'm
Tiana's
asking.
Bayou. We did say that earlier in the show.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just tuning in, we will be out at Disneyland next week. We'll probably be there for the first day of the Festival of the Holidays. Not Festival of the Holidays. Good Lord, just the holidays at Disneyland.
Yeah, we will
which
be.
does include Festival of Holidays at Epcot. So
Disney
we're going to
California
be
Adventure.
bouncing around.
Not Epcot.
Yeah, I think I'm having a
I
stroke
think,
right
yeah,
now.
I wish Westcott was a thing.
I'm thinking about that tin churro, and now I got the taste of tin in my mouth. It's like pennies in my purse.
Oh boy.
So we'll be out at Disneyland. There will be a show next Tuesday that is not the Dis Unlimited show, but there will be a show for you to enjoy, and I will set it as a premiere, so the chat will be open for all of you out there.
We'll be there.
So please tune in for that and stay tuned to that. If you are watching this on YouTube and you feel like you have pity for us, please give this a thumbs up. I know this was a crazy unhinged episode. There were so many technical difficulties as it happened, but you know what? It was still a lot of fun. This might have been the most boring thing we've ever done, but I hope you enjoyed it.
It wasn't in person, though. I will say we had a lot of fun. Sorry, everybody else.
We had a lot
We
of
had
fun.
We're very hungry.
And I hope there'll be some news. There will be news because we'll be coming to you live again in 2 more weeks from here. But stay tuned. We're going to have plenty of content coming to you from Disneyland, hopefully, about the opening of Tiana's Bayou, about the holidays out there, about the food that's out there. My God, we are going to be 3 little piggies are we. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to have a fun Disneyland adventure. So I hope that all of you out there stay tuned for that. Again, if you are watching this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, click that bell button. You'll get notified whenever we publish any of that content. And if you're listening to this, please rate and review the podcast wherever you do that. I apologize that this may have been a little more boring for you out there, but there is so much food at Disneyland. There is so much holiday foods coming to Walt Disney World. So please check out www.info or disneyinfo.com whenever you have an opportunity, because there's articles upon articles there that will really help you plan out all of those delicious food items that you want to get.
Wait, I got
when you come here.
kind of a quick plug.
Hannah, I
really
forgot
quick.
your Disney discounts.
Actually, this kind of goes into that. So there is availability still. Walt Disney World, Disneyland, Disney Cruise Line, where you can experience all these holiday festivities, including all the delicious food. Specifically, if you book a Walt Disney World package with us, we also give you a gift card for that too. So you can get up to a $300 Disney gift card if you book with Dreams Unlimited Travel. It does have to be a 4-day package with tickets. But just, check out our website, send us an email. There's discounts available too and availability. So that would be like the best Christmas gift ever. I wish my family did that, like a Christmas with the Crank situation where they just give you a trip instead of, bunch of sweaters or socks or whatever you get for the holidays. So anyways, there are also some Disney gift card deals going on right now. You can use that to pay off any of your Disney vacations. Back to you. That's it.
Back to you. Back in the studio for you. Yeah. And of course you can reach out to dreamsunlimitedtravel.com to go over there and just, you know what? Put in a request. It's no obligation. You can literally be like, hey, are there any good deals right now? What's the pricing of this? If I'm thinking about coming down for a couple of days this weekend, could you just let me know the different hotel? They'll do that for you. Again, it costs you nothing extra on your trip. It's no obligation if you're literally just looking for it, but it does feel like it's a little bit more of a concierge service. I can't speak anymore, so I think we're going to have to go. That's going to do it for this episode of the Dis Unlimited podcast, but we will be back with more despite ourselves We want to thank you for your continued support. And if you are one of our Patreon supporters, please stay tuned. We will be doing a Patreon after show. It is going to be in a few minutes. We just have to run a quick errand. So stay tuned. We'll post the link on there and then you just click in. And if you're not a person who watches, I don't want you to think that you can also listen. I upload the audio all the time. It's not as riveting and engaging, I don't think, but it's still a fun listen every now and then. So again, check that out. Patreon.com/DizUnlimited. That is going to do it for us today. I unfortunately do not have my outro either because it's not loaded into this computer because we had those technical difficulties. So it's going to end pretty abruptly, but we're all going to say bye at the same time. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Stole this from Smartless.